Well, alright, guys. Your key knife is found. I'm EX. They're gonna push this hair this way. There it goes. I got such long hair, but that's not the point. We're gonna be discussing another fan theory for Final Fantasy 15, just like normal. And I'm gonna try to make it my last fan theory tale episode prompto, just so I don't wear out, Final Fantasy 15's hype a little bit. If that makes any sense, of course. So I'm going to try to make this really good. So, this would happen in Chapter 12 to Chapter 13. During the time when Noctis visits Tenebrae. And before Noctis gets off the train to Tenebrae, Nox Fleury would have his conversation with Aranea, just like the comic. And if anyone who has not seen the comic video, it should be down below. If I can end up finding it, since I got a lot of videos on it here, I'll end up, putting a link description to it. But this would happen Chapter 12 before Noctis arrives. Aranea's already there with Biggs and Wedge. So, at that point, Aranea is the one who gives Ravus the pep talk, because Ravus feels like, pretty much at this point, Ravus is like Advent Children Cloud in the beginning of the movie. In the beginning of Advent Children. Now, the reason I make a comparison, because you know how Cloud was all emo and depressed because he can't get over the fact that Aeris is dead because of Sephiroth. Well, it's the same thing that happens to Ravus. He can't believe his, beloved sister, Lunafreya, actually got killed by the Nifelhime Empire. That's another reason why he went after him. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Because what this theory actually is how does Ravus Nox Fleury know about the Starscourge? Now, there actually is 3 determined factors. In the beginning of the game, when Ravus becomes the High Commander from the Nifelhime Empire, he would know about it on the fact that Idolus plays as surrogate father to Ravus. Not just only because of that, at the time, Ravus was actually Idolus' favorite of all his soldiers. Even a little bit more favorite than Arden was, because you could not trust Arden. And this is still villain Ravus, so Ravus has not betrayed the Nifelhime Empire at this point. So I'm pretty sure that classified information from the Nifelhime Emperor himself would go to Ravus Nox Fleury, because Ravus Nox Fleury is the High Commander. He's the leader of the entire army for Nifelheim. So, of course, the Emperor would tell him classified information that only him and Arden would know. Maybe not in great detail because, well, Idolus is kind of smart. Even though he trusted Ravus, he thought a possibility of Ravus betraying him, which did happen. He thought the possibility of betrayal could happen because, well, in order to be a good leader, you gotta pretty much question all your subjects. It's just like with YouTube followers. You can't just, you can't be too trusted with all your followers on YouTube, because some may screw you over and betray you for another political ideology altogether, or this or that. So Idolus probably didn't trust him with everything, but probably told him the basics of the Starscourge and how they use it in their army to, create the perfect demon and human breeds, just like they did. Now, again, like I said about Ravus' arm, that's General Glocka's armor. I've said, I don't care what anyone says, until Square Enix says nay, I still gonna believe that the metal arm that Ravus received comes from General Glocka. First of all, the arm's purple, and General Glocka's 2 colors for his armor were purple and silver. Not to mention when Ravus turns to Ontaria. Ontaria has 2 colors, black and purple. After you defeat the black form, he turns into his purple form, which is a lot stronger. So, part of General Glocka is in Ravus, because Ravus is the replacement for General Glocka, like I said in other videos. So that's one of the ways he'd get the information of the Starscourge. Say that Idolus never trusted Ravus at all. trust Ravus at all, you know, he could have got it from Gentiana. Remember, Gentiana actually dated the original Oracle, and that was Arden, and that's like so many years ago. And the reason why I said Gentiana would be the second possibility would be the fact that Gentiana was Lunafreya's guardian. So, like I said about Queen Sylva, since Queen Sylva's a political figure, she don't have time to raise both Ravus and Lunafreya. So, Gentiana put her hand to raising both, only to look after Lunafreya. But you know, Gentiana knows Ravus's true intentions and knows that, you know, he doesn't want nothing really to happen to Lunafreya. In fact, Gentiana knows Ravus only joins the Nifelhime Empire to protect Lunafreya. You know, because he believes Lucius Kylims are the ones who, you know, got his mom killed. He didn't want that to happen to Lunafreya. That's why in the beginning, Ravus hated Noctis's guts like crazy. But, you know, Gentiana is the only one who knows about, is one of the other ones besides that older housekeeping lady person that you see in chapter 12 that, you know, knows Ravus's true intentions. And so, Gentiana would probably present information, as well as Ravus being a spy and stuff like that. Gentiana would tell the darkest secrets of the Nifelhime Empire because she used to be, you know, she 3,000, not 3,000, like 1,000 years ago, she looked after and dated the man who's kind of responsible for this, Arden. And Gentiana could sense that Ravus hates Arden. So she would give out the personal information that Arden probably would have told when Arden did his betrayal. So he probably would know a little bit about the Starscourge from Gentiana. And for the fact that Gentiana raised both Ravus and Luna and Queen Sylva stay, pretty much Ravus is like a son to Gentiana. Because being the older brother of the Oracle that she pretty much raised. So Gentiana would be the one who knows Ravus's true intentions, so she would tell him. The third way Ravus could attain the information about the Starscourge if Idolus never trusted Ravus would be Aranea Highwind, because she said because Aranea Highwind left the Empire, the Nifelhime Empire, when she found out the darkest secrets and what they were doing to people and what they were doing to innocent human beings, turning them into demon and human breeds. And that's why Aranea left the Nifelhime Empire. Now, probably seeing how much destroyed Ravus, she probably feels that Ravus feels the same way that she does. Because, you know, because Aranea worked with Ravus in the past, you know, she knows that's Lunafreya's older brother, and she knows that she's good with intel. She knows Arden's killed Lunafreya. Because of that, you know, there's a little bit of connection with Aranea and Ravus, not romantically, but on the fact that they both know that the Nifelhime Empire is fucked up and do bad stuff to people. So the third way is Aranea could have gave all the information just to get Ravus to get back, as well as the pep talk telling you want to blame somebody for. I can see Aranea doing this. You want to blame someone for your sister's death? Blame the emperor that pretty much ordered her death, and that's when Ravus goes to the Magitech factory and betrays Idolus and tells Idolus straight up, "You're not the king. Noctis is the king. You are nothing." And then that's when that battle happens and Idolus gets real mad because of betrayal. So may the crystal be with you. There's a little short video of how Ravus knows about the Starscourge. So may the crystal be with you.